Hello and welcome back to Link to the Past Let's Play here on the Heavy channel. Today we are going to the next dungeon. And if you're wondering why we're back at Link's house, well, it's one of the 3 default starting positions. And I figured I had to get this out of the way. And my god, I killed 3 gods epically. Even though they're mind slayed and no one gives a shit about them, who cares? Anyway, today we're going to finish off the gathering of items, and we're going to our first dungeon today. Yes, it is. We are going to face our first dungeon. And the dungeon that we're going to be going is a little bit of a secret. Well, if you've never played Zelda Link to the Past before, it's a fantastic game, man. Oh my, and what am I doing here? I attack with Shrubbery. And he's pissed off. And now he's dead. Because of epic Shrubbery. Shrubbery! Alright, now we go left, and we go back to the lower reaches of Carico Village. There's not much in this place, sadly. There is, however, an important item you can pick up later, which we're going to be using for the next dungeon. Our second dungeon. And it's an important encyclopedia of Hyrule. But if you're wondering what it's called, well, I'm not going to say much there. Anyway, head into this house here on the bottom right. And then blow the wall, and then do a little home decoration. The guy here was arguing with his brother and steal the room. You know what to do. Let's return here. And now we head off into the other brother, talk to him, and be like, is he still pissed off and shit? Well, since you destroyed the wall, he pretty much has no choice but to, the older brother will have to talk to the younger brother again, and now we go down south because it's about time, because we're going to do something that you're not supposed to normally get. So, basically, you have to get to the finishing line here. So here's what you can physically do this without a special item. You'll be very surprised because we're going to be getting it right on the money. Head down towards here, talk to the guy, he's like, come in 15 seconds, and now you win another piece of heart, which of course we have free before. We now have 5 heart containers, which is very important for the next dungeon. So, now that we have a dungeon, now that we have another heart container, which is 5 heart containers in general, I think it's time we moved on into the next. But first, we'll go into remember that building? We have to go there. So, now we just can if we head up here, we go back into Carico Village. We've already been to Carico Village, so let's have a look at the map. Now, the X is where we're heading to. It's going to be a long trip to the east, so let's get on with it, shall we? And down we go. Down we go again. It's the Shrubbery God. Shrubbery God. Smacked him with an epic sword. Oh my god! It's grass cutting. By the way, we have to solve the mystery of the disappearing flute player, because his item, it gives us an important means of transportation later. So let's get back to the epic Shrubbery. It's the Legend of Shrub, and we're being closed down by fucking guards. Yeah, I hate this happens. Yeah, I don't like that. So, epic Shrubbery, oh my god, it's a forest warrior, because Chuck Norris sucks, does something else, it's an arrow god, holy Jesus Christ, what is this? It's an arrow, 20 more arrows, something else, Chuck Norris and forest warrior sucks, dun dun, and something no one gives a shit about Chuck. I don't think so. And now we kill these 2 gods. And something else. I like the singing part. I think it's probably known for that one. It's called Chuck Norris, The Forest Suck. Let's get on with it. Now, we go back. We passed our house. Now, normally people will be like, oh, you can go south. I mean, there's an easy heart container back there. Well, I didn't know that. So, we'll go to Lake Hyrule later. Mainly due to the fact that we can pick up a very exclusive item much later. So let's get on with it, shall we? 186, so let's go this way to the right. Let's go up here. Now we're here in this eastern middle part, or segment 6 of the Hyrule map. All you have to do now is to go through this part, avoiding the Octoroks. I'm so hungry I can eat like an Octorok. Fucking hell. So anyway, talk to this guy here, and he is the village elder. He's the guy you've been looking for. So basically he goes on saying that you are a young man that takes on the swords of evil bane. You have to pick up 3 pendants. 3 pendants is what you need to do. Now we have to go to the East Palace, or the Eastern Palace, because that's our first location, to get the Pendant of Courage. Now I have an issue with this game in terms of coloring of the pendants, because this game it gives you an indication of where the pendants are. If you're a Zelda buff like I am, then you know that power is red, wisdom is blue, and courage is green. They got the courage part right. Yeah, you'll probably find out later that the other 2 are fucking wrong. So, that's fine, let's get going. Now, all we have to do is head to the Eastern Palace. That's what he said, and that's what we're going to be heading for as well. So, not long to go now. We go through here. We're going to take on another swordsman, which we epically kill. And now, folks, we've arrived at our first dungeon of the game. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Eastern Palace. And we'll catch up in the next part. So, Eastern Palace, let's do this.